let's discuss about the another question from the Group A of General Economics paper of Indian Economic Service 2022. So here the second question from Group A is about the Lerner's Index of Monopoly Power. So you have been asked to discuss about the Lerner's Index of Monopoly Power for 5 marks. So first you have to say what do you know about Lerner's Index, okay? So Lerner's Index is a gauge or a parameter that actually measures the monopoly power, that is the power in a market to charge a price much higher than the marginal cost. The higher the price you can charge than the marginal cost, the more monopoly power you will have. So the more difference you can create here, the more monopoly power you have. So that is actually measured by Lerner's Index, which is given by L is equals to P minus MC by P. So this is our Lerner's Index, and this is the meaning of Lerner's Index, that is the ability to charge higher price than the marginal cost, okay? Ability to charge higher price than marginal cost. Now, this can be, there is a relation between Lerner's Index and elasticity, okay, own price elasticity. So let's derive and try to interpret the context, okay? So we know that in equilibrium, that is for profit maximization, right? For profit maximization, what is the condition? You need MR is equals to MC. So I can substitute this here, that is L is equals to P minus MR by P, right? Now, what is the relation between MR, AR and EP? So MR is equals to AR, which is nothing but the price. So I can write down price instead of AR. 1 minus 1 by EP. So this is the relation. Now I'm going to put this value of MR in the Lerner's Index. So what do we get? Let's see. Now L is equals to P minus MR by P. So L is equals to P minus P. 1 minus 1 by EP. Right? Now let's simplify. L is equals to, so if we take P as common, so all the P gets cancelled. So we are left with 1 minus 1 minus 1 by EP. Right? So L is equals to 1 by EP. Therefore, L is inversely proportional to the elasticity of demand curve. What is the meaning then? The meaning is higher EP, that means more elastic, the demand implies less L, that is less monopoly power. That means if a market, they have a lower monopoly power, that is in a market, if the demand curve is elastic, means more substitutes are available, etc. So you can imagine that there is competition. So more the competition, less is the monopoly power. So more the elasticity of demand, lower is the monopoly power and lower is the value of Lerner's Index. And so this is one, and lower the value of EP, that is inelastic, that means few substitutes available, few to no substitutes available. That means increasing, gaining monopoly power to becoming one of the monopolist only seller without any substitutes, that is perfectly inelastic condition. pure monopoly. So in that condition, what will happen? L will increase, that is increase in monopoly power, right? So this is the relation between Lerner's index and elasticity. So remember, Lerner's index and elasticity, that is monopoly power and elasticity, is negatively related. What is the logic? More elastic means, remember, more substitutes. What is the meaning of more substitutes? Competition. So obviously monopoly power is decreasing. That means more elasticity, more substitutes, more competition. So Lerner's index, the value is low, that is less monopoly power. Similarly, lower the elasticity, more inelastic, means few substitutes. That means competition is decreasing, means monopoly power is increasing, so the value of L is also increasing. So this is how you can remember the relation between Lerner's index and elasticity. Now one last point, that is the value of L lies between 0 and 1. Okay, so L is equals to 0 means perfect competition, and L is equals to 1 means pure monopoly. So these are the points that you should know and mention if this type of question is asked.